Hey there, I'm Chris Willa Williams with the Go Getter team, and welcome to the COVID-19 real estate market update. So right now we're in about the second going into third week of May, and it's 2020, and things are crazy because the states are starting to open. What's really interesting about this process is not every state is following the same playbook, of course, because we are the United States, and we're about free states being able to make the choices that they want to make. Now, some people have a problem with that, but I don't. So here's the thing, each state is affected differently. So this is really pertaining to the metro Atlanta, Georgia market. So what we're seeing as we move forward right now is that businesses are opening slowly, and they're doing a lot less business than they would be doing if they were normally open in the middle of May. So a lot of what the Fed has done and the government has done to make sure that they were going to supplement the money flowing through the economy. They've already pulled those triggers, and we're kind of seeing it where now businesses have to open, and they're laying some people off because the volume is not there. But I don't think that's a big reason to fear, because I do believe that over the short period of time, people who have money will begin to spend that money, and it'll begin to trickle down to the economy. Not to mention, they put a whole $2.5 trillion into the economy. So that's a lot of money to flow through the economy and circulate. How does that affect you in real estate, you're wondering, right? So the big thing that we see in real estate is although the volume is down in terms of the number of under contracts or pending sales, the listings are also down in accordance with that. So we still see low days on market for properties that are going under contract, and we actually see an increase in the average sales price that's selling. So on the lower end of the market, that may be a little bit tougher. So between that 150 and 200 with a property that doesn't need renovation, because those buyers have to have over 700 credit scores. But if you're between 200 and 300 and 300 and 500, those are usually going pretty swimmingly because not a lot of inventory is out there. Not everybody has to sell. And those people who are buying in those price range typically have better credit scores and also more assets, which the banks are looking for. They really want to find the best loans first to make sure that they don't have a foreclosure problem later. So right now the market's moving. It's about 15% down year over year, the last I checked, for the last 7 days. And that is an interesting statistic because I'm curious to see where we'll end up. At the beginning of the year, January and February, we were actually 20% over 2019. So where the balance falls will be the interesting thing at the end of the year. I'm expecting that the real estate market is actually going to continue to pick up as we enter the summer months and the society opens up more because people will be able to move around a little bit more. We'll see how the inventory and the demand offset each other, and we'll come back with more real estate updates just like these. So make sure you hit subscribe and definitely click on the notification bell to get the instant updates you're going to require to know what's happening in Metro Atlanta real estate. Look forward to seeing you soon.